All right, so Sweet Baby Inc. staff throws tantrum after stream curator list created to track warn players against their work. Okay, despite building an entire business forcefully injecting identity politics into video games, employees of the inclusion-focused narrative consultation company Sweet Baby Inc. are absolutely livid at the Steam user who's begun taking steps to ensure that the public knows exactly which specific titles they've worked on. Now, real quick, before I even continue on to this, okay, I didn't read this article yet, but I did know they were talking about this, and on their site, Sweet Baby, on their site themselves, they list the games that they worked on. So, let me get this straight. They work on games, consulting and whatever, for diversity, inclusion, okay? And they list their games on their site publicly. But then this guy makes it on Steam, and they don't like it. So they're okay announcing what games they're working on their site, but they're not okay with him doing it on Steam. Just want to make sure I got this, okay? So self-described inclusion-focused narrative and conclusion company, Sweet Baby Inc.'s main objective is to review, edit, and give video scripts through the lens of diversity and inclusion, okay? Our mission is to tell better, more empathetic stories while diversifying, enriching the video games industry. Now, I have a question. Let's take that example. For a second. I'm just going to take that self-described inclusion and focused narrative. Now, our mission is to tell better, more empathetic stories. Was Suicide Squad in this example, did their inclusion, diversity make the story better because they made it more empathetic? Did it bring anything new to what Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was? I don't know. It's subjective, and you let me know in the comment section down below if you played the game, right? Writers of the company on either official list or website, we aim to make games more engaging, more fun, more meaningful, and more inclusive for everyone. Now, I would think that's the developer's job, not a consulting firm's job, right? Because let's go one by one. We aim to make games more engaging. Well, to make it more engaging, you would have to make the game fun, okay? I really don't care if someone's bisexual, lesbian, straight, right? That doesn't bring more engagement or more fun to my gaming experience, okay? More meaningful. None of that is based on who the NPCs, zeros and ones, who they have sex with or not have sex with. It brings absolutely nothing more inclusiveness for everyone. It has nothing to do. Just tell me the story you're trying to tell me, okay? Now, if I'm watching a porno and the pizza guy comes in and wants to do something, it's part of the story, okay? But other than that, if I'm playing a superhero character, or if I'm playing a war or something, it doesn't really matter to me what your sexual preference is, all right? Personally, okay? Now, it says, we believe in representation. The key is connecting players and audiences, and we offer a few ways to help your team project the game perspective needed to make it happen. Their mission statement continues. It says, quote, we are part of inclusive acknowledgement, community diversity consultants, able to cover a wide range of culture, sensitivity topics, okay? Again, I'm going to use Suicide Squad as the example here. Now, diversity consultants able to cover a wide range of culture and sensitivity topics. If they put anything into this game, they should have been more sensitive to the people that didn't want Batman to die, or Superman to die, or the Flash to die, right? And I'm being facetious here, because if they were more wide range of cultures and sensitivity topics, they would know that the fans of the Suicide Squad and the Justice League would be very sensitive if, right? So it says, our approach leads to creation of the joy marginalized players and seeks the addictive rather than strictly corrective. Now, I want to make it clear that I know that the person, because a person came out and said that the Sweet Baby Inc. had nothing to do with the story elements of Suicide Squad, okay? Now, a lot of people think they did. Now, and I'm being facetious as I'm reading this, using Suicide Squads as the example. None of the things that they've said in this article that they stand for is anything that they happened in Suicide Squads, okay? Now, it says, most notably, Sweet Baby Inc. has provided sensitivity reading for Alan Wake 2, Goodbye Volcano High, narrative characters consultant, and focus of representation of God of War Ragnarok. Because that's what I want. I want my gods to have representation fake gods to have representation of what they are. Now, the story consultant of Marvel Spider-Man 2 and the scriptwriting duties include cutscenes and banter for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Now, I didn't play Spider-Man 2, so I can't really talk about God of War Ragnarok. I haven't played Alan Wake. I haven't played Spider-Man 2, so I don't really know what type of stuff went into those games. And those of you that are in the comment section or in the live chat can let me know everything that we read so far about what Sweet Baby Inc. does. Did they make those games better for you to have diversity inclusion in those 3 games that I didn't play? Alan Wake, Spider-Man 2, and God of War Ragnarok. Let me know in the comment section down below. Okay. They've also provided unspecified support for Xbox Studios, EA, Valve, Santa Monica Studios, 2K, Ubisoft, Square Enix, Warner Brothers Games, Wizards of the Coast, and more. In the light of both of their self-declared missions and many questionable narrative decisions seen in the games they've worked on, such as a race-swapping Nord's God in God of War Ragnarok, or pretty much every piece of dialogue in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League in recent years, have Sweet Baby Inc. come to be seen as a key player in the Western video game industry, ongoing difference of the ESG and the DEI philosophies. Okay? It says, to this end, tail end of February 2024 saw unsatisfied player created a public Steam page, apparently the Sweet Baby Inc. detected, which initiates the warning of others regardless of the titles available on platform-featured companies or handiwork. Alongside making these relevant and non-recommended pages also provides proof, often screenshots of the company's own website and tweets that Sweet Baby Inc.'s involvement in these given titles. So remember, this company is about inclusion, about diversity, about bringing people together to make it more. Okay? Now, despite the listing being curated both based on publicly available information and with the intent to warn consumers, no different than those that heart of similar stream current pages, bringing attention to the instance of the censorship of DRM, right? The fact that the centered on work specifically led to public outcry over the existing from Sweet Baby Inc.'s employees, right? So the employees of this firm, who are all about inclusion, diversity, and bringing people together, are attacking somebody to try to cancel them. Since this time has happened, the man's gone from like 9,000 followers to over 100,000 followers. So really, good job. Good job to Sweet Baby Inc. giving promotion to the person they hated. They've done the Streisand effect, bringing more attention to the person that they didn't want to bring attention to. So fantastic. Now, here's the thing. It's a beautiful world that we live in, that we're allowed to say what we want to say, right? Now, all this person did that made this curated page to say, hey, if you're a person that believes in that these group of people are making games bad, and we're just giving you the information based on their public persona on their website themselves. A lot of people don't even know what Sweet Baby Inc. is. I didn't know what Sweet Baby Inc. was 3 months ago when people started bringing it up. I was like, what is that? Okay. Now this person has taken the public information off of their website and brought it to the Steam page, because most people that buy video games are not going to go to their website to look at what games they've made. They don't even know who the company is. But now they brought it to the forefront and they don't like it. They don't like it. They're okay by putting their stuff on their pages, but they don't want other people to know that they worked on that stuff, even though they publicly posted on their website. Now, they don't like what's happening here, so they're going after the person that put this out there, and that's very inclusive, isn't it? I just find it the hypocrisy of this company that makes certain things so everyone feels included and whatnot, and this person is just doing what they feel, right? If I don't want to shop at Walmart because of things they do outside of their business, that's my business, right? I can choose who I want to shop at, who I want to give money to, based on the information I have. So the person that did this did a thing for the public. Hey, if you don't like this game or this game, these two things are associated. Now, he's not saying that these things are reason why these games did bad or good, because these games didn't do bad, right? If you look at certain games here, God of War Ragnarok was, at the time, the highest selling game when it came out. Okay, Alan Wake 2, the best published game they've ever made up to this point. Spider-Man 2, the largest PlayStation game up to this point, right? Sable won narrative of 2021. Suicide Squad did shit. Now, did Suicide Squad fail because of Sweet Baby Inc.? No, it failed because it wasn't a Batman game, okay? Skull and Bones sucks balls, and that has nothing to do with Sweet Baby Inc. That's because it's a bad game, okay? So you as the consumer can take whatever you want. You could say that the games suck because this company is involved. You could say it doesn't suck because this company is involved. To me, that's not my choice to let you know if it sucks or not because of this company. All I think is that this company is pretty shitty for going after an individual who was just taking stuff from their public webpage and letting people know that, hey, if you don't like this type of stuff, this is the company that's part of this thing. If you don't want to support it, you have the information now to support or not support. And that is the actual information that this person is giving. Okay, these are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. What do you think? Do you think Sweet Baby Inc. is the reason that these video games suck? Or do the video games suck because they're just bad video games for certain people, right? Not every game is meant for every person. Let me know in the comment section down below. Please make sure you share, like, and subscribe. And if you like what we do here, check out some of our other videos. Thanks for watching.